It's Kim Julen. Welcome, Kim. I'm so glad to have you here
Um,
today.
Thanks, Sherri. I'm so excited to chat with you.
Oh my gosh, we've had some great conversations together, and you're here today because you have something very special coming up. And I'm so excited to share with the Wow Look Who's Here audience, and they can be a part of it. And I'm just so excited to share your brilliance with this audience. Kim, tell us a little bit, just a little bit about what you do first.
Yeah, so I am an angel intuitive. I have a really strong connection with angels and guides, and I'm able to easily deliver information and guidance for my clients and for businesses. It's a lot of fun. I just had a guy yesterday that's never done anything like this before, and it was a really interesting. He's like, "How do you know that about me? You've never met me before." So it's fun and interesting that way too. And I also am a feng shui expert as well. So I work a lot with energy.
Love that. See, like everybody now knows you just speak to my heart because I love all things energy. So how exciting is that? And this, what we're talking about today, goes right into this lane. So you have something very special coming up that you are doing, and you're going to have two times that you're doing this, and one of them is coming up very quickly. So we are going to talk about that right off the get-go because this is what we do is say, wow, look who's here and look what she's doing. So Kim, tell us what you're up to.
Yeah, so I am offering a class I've never offered before, and it's an Angel Guidance System Masterclass. I have learned there are specific things that you need to do to be able to connect with your angels and guides. So, in this class, I'm actually going to help the attendees figure out how their angels communicate with them specifically, and also facilitate them receiving a message from their angels. We're going to look at limiting beliefs because there are a few really common ones that seem to keep people stuck. And we are also going to be giving them the system, the 5 steps to be able to connect with their angels and guides.
Oh, that's so cool. So I'm so excited for this. So you're going to be doing this class twice and you're only offering it twice. So let's
Yes.
tell them, Kim, when can they take this class for you with you?
Yes, so I'm offering it on Monday, September 22nd. The time is 7 p.m. Central Time or 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So that's an evening time. And then the one on October 3rd is on a Friday during the day. And that is at 1 p.m. Central Time, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. And that gives my European folks an opportunity to join in as well.
Oh, I love that. And how thoughtful of you. We now know what the class is. Let's talk, Kim, for just a second about who is this class?
Yeah, so what I found is there's a lot of women that are really smart and capable, but they get disconnected from their intuition, from their angels and guides. And what happens for them is they start spinning in their thoughts and they have difficulty making decisions. It might even be something that keeps them up at night, where they're just thinking about all the different decisions that they have to make and unable to make them, which then leads to that downward thought spiral for them. So these are women that are smart, they're capable, many are business owners or caretakers, and they have connected with their angels and guides or their intuition in the past. They just don't know how to do it on command.
Interesting. So, what about the person who has never done anything like this is the first time they've ever even heard the term angel guide? What would this be like for them? Or is this going to be for that person, the person who absolutely knows nothing about it?
Yes, because this is really bringing it back to basics. Everyone that attends is going to get an experience of how their guides communicate with them and also receive a message from their guides. So it's really something that a newbie, if you will, could also take advantage of.
Awesome. Now, I also want to ask about the structure of the class. Now, I think, did you tell me it's going to be an hour and 15 minutes? Is that correct?
Yes,
Yep. Okay.
75 minutes.
And So, on both of the days, can somebody register for more than one? I guess that's what
They
they love it
they
so
could,
much, they wanna
yeah,
come back.
they could. It's gonna be the same content, but obviously the questions that people ask will be different, and that is one thing I will do at the end of the class. I will be opening it up to questions and be answering the questions. I'll stay as long as I need to answer the questions that people have. And I have also just come to understand that sometimes I get guided to do things in a little bit different way.
Yeah, and that makes sense because obviously you have your own angel guides that are
Yes.
leading you to lead others. So I would imagine you would have different messages with different a different guide from or not a different guide, but different guidance with different people, right?
For
In the room.
sure.
So the
Mhm.
energy would be different. So that's
Yeah.
very fascinating to me. How many people are eligible to enroll in each class, Kim?
Yeah, so I've got room for 99 in each class.
Nice. That's so awesome. I'm so excited for this. I think this is a really great way for people to connect with their own energy, right? And their own guidance system, if you will. And even if you're a newbie or you don't know anything about it, Kim Julen is going to be that person who's going to be able to help you do that. It's so exciting. And I do know that you do lots of other things, not just this, because when you mentioned about what you do with the feng shui and stuff like that. You do so many incredible things. And I do want to point out where you can learn more about that. Kim, can you share where they can learn more about the other things that you're doing as well?
Yeah, so my website is the best place to find information, and that is findingyourfiji.com. And you'll find all kinds of information on the website. I also have a decision dates page that people tend to reference a lot when they're trying to make decisions because Chinese astrology is also something that I'm super interested in. And there are special days. And I have chosen very special days for these workshops, these master classes.
Oh, I love that. That's a whole nother master class in and of itself. I'm certain.
Exactly. Yeah, for sure. For sure. And
Oh,
it will be recorded. So if people can't make it live, they can still register and they, as long as they've registered, they will get the recording.
nice. And is there a charge for the class?
There is a small fee, $36.
Awesome. Just an awesome class. I'm very excited for this upcoming class, Kim, and you are a treasure. And it has been such a delight. I would just love to ask you before we close out, is there something that you would like the person who's watching this to know or to think about coming to this class?
Yeah, so one of the things that I like people to think about in advance is what area of their life are they looking for guidance right now in? And that can be something that they can keep in mind as we're going through the class and as they're going through. I have an exercise that I'm going to do with them. And so that can be something they can keep in mind. Okay, I really want guidance around my career right now, or I want guidance around my love life right now, and that way they can get messages directed towards that.
That is so awesome. I just love your knowledge, Kim, and your heart. It absolutely shows in everything you do. And as we say in my world, you are the definition of a wow warrior, a woman of
Oh.
worth, a woman who knows herself. And when she walks in a room, the only thing that can be said is wow. That is you, Kim Julen. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you will register at by/Angel Guidance class and take one of the two classes that Kim is offering. And if that doesn't work out, then at least connect with Kim at findingyourfiji.com. She's got a myriad of things that she does, and you'll want to follow everything she does. Thank you so much, Kim, for being
Oh,
my guest today. It's an honor to be here with you.
thanks, Sherry. So much fun.